What's going on, world? It's your boy Dustin Plates. How you doing? I had to bring out an announcement before the show starts. Yesterday, Tuesday, the day that we normally shoot, I was a little bit rushed, and usually take me about 45 minutes to set up the right camera angle before we shoot, and I do a lot of testing, a lot of practice to make sure that we got that perfect camera angle so you can see us both. You can see the poster in the background. I made a mistake. Alright, I was being rushed. I did not take the time I needed to do that. I just simply hit record, put the camera up, and thought that'll work. I gotta hurry up and get this show done because I had other stuff I had to do. So I just want to come forth and say I apologize if the visual isn't as good as it could be. Trust me, I'm doing my best to make the show at least as visually accepting as possible, and in sound too. You know, we want it to sound great. We want it to be, as visually exciting as we can make it. And it's just two dudes talking, so I hope it doesn't make a big difference. But our heads are slightly cut off, and I just didn't want anybody to be freaked out. I didn't want anybody leaving no negative comments. I mean, you could still do that if you want to. But I had to come clean and just let y'all know that I'm sorry and that I really promise to work better and to really make sure that that's a step that I take every video from now on. Because so far they've been pretty good in terms of that perfect angle. And I really messed this one up. So my bad. This is not something that y'all could blame Mango for. This isn't something that y'all could blame Taco Bro or anybody else that could possibly be involved. It's just, it's my bad. It's Dustin Plates. He messed up. So, thanks for watching. If you want to continue to watch the regular video, it does have some good content. Please disregard the fact that I messed up the camera angle. So, thank you, and let's get on with the show. Wait, that didn't work? Why ain't that working?
What's up, world? Taco homies in effect once again. Dustin Plates, Mango Hassan. What's going on? Hope you guys enjoyed your week. I know I did a little bit. I'm waiting for the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight Saturday. It's gonna be something. I want to be entertained, and I hope my prediction comes out correct. My man Dustin Plates, what's going on with you, my friend?
Nothing too much. Today for the show, we're gonna go in with no itinerary. We're just gonna talk.
We're gonna talk,
and we're gonna do things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I've been noticing because I'm doing all the editing for these videos that sometimes they run past 25 or 30 minutes. So if they're starting to get too long, I want to cut them in half and do two separate shows. That way, if there's a certain part you want to watch, you could watch that part. If there's a different part that you want to watch, you could watch that part. You could watch them both if you want to. And if there's a part that you like more than the other, let us know. Send us some comments.
Absolutely.
One thing that we had to talk about real quick, we did get a request from my buddy Patrick Cottontail. He asked if we would take a personal request. I do want to say that you don't have to be a friend of ours or a part of the Taco Homies to give us a request. Any request you give us, we will try to do. If it's something outrageous, well, we might have to make a deal like, give us 1,000 views and we'll do that outrageous thing.
Yeah.
But we just want to go through, and he asked if we could do a little review of both the Arkham Knights video game trailer and the Halo 5 video game trailer, which we just checked out. So I wanted to ask you what you thought.
Halo, I love Halo, period. You know what I mean? So asking me that is kind of like, I'm biased. Halo's one of the best games ever created. And it always gets better. It always gets better. So I can't wait to play it. I haven't had a lot of time to play video games, doing the music, doing the show, other things. But I want to get back on my Grizzly, man, In the first two Halos, solved those. And after that, I kind of fell off a little bit. But, yeah, Halo, it looks incredible, man. It looks like every time it comes, So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up. What'd you think about it, my friend?
The trailer itself was amazing. Personally, I have a history with Halo. Me and my boy Patrick, we've been playing Halo forever. As part of the reason why we're friends to begin with is video games.
Right.
We've been playing Halo together probably for like 15 years, starting with Halo 2. We've been playing online. We still play Halo 4 online to this day, just destroying fools all the time. And we get on these amazing streaks. Me personally, I love Halo 5, or I love Halo altogether. The franchise, I love it. Personally, after Halo 3, I was kind of sick of the whole Master Chief storyline because he was supposed to maybe be dead or missing at the end of Halo 3, and I just kind of hoped that they would just go on with that, and maybe if they brought back Halo, they'd do it in a different character's perspective. But Halo 4 had Master Chief, and it was a great game. Now, what's going on in Halo 5? They're like, is he a bad guy or is he a good guy? What is he doing? What's going on with Master Chief? So, I don't got an Xbox One, but when I do get one, that'll be one of the first games I check out.
Right.
The other game that we had to check out was Arkham Knights, the new Batman game that's coming out. I think it's the third one. It might be the fourth one, but I'm pretty sure it's the third one. And what'd you think of that?
The trailer was cool.
Yeah.
It was, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't played Batman since, goodness, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I think it was the Nintendo 64 one?
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a long time, my friend.
So you played actually sooner since I have.
Oh.
Yeah, the last Batman game I can honestly say I've actually played is the Super Nintendo game. It was Batman and Robin when that movie came out. They made a co-op game. You could play 2-player Batman and Robin and just beat up fools. After I became a teenager and I got into actual comic books, I started to hate Batman as a character, so I never got into any more Batman video games. They say, these Arkham games, and this is the third one, I believe, are really great games. And if you're somebody that doesn't like Batman, to give him a shot, and it's a good game whether you like Batman or not. You can hate Batman and still enjoy the game. Me personally, I'm too much a fan of Marvel comics that I won't even associate with DC Comics, and because of that, I won't play the game. But I will say that the trailer looks hot, and if I wasn't such a loyal Marvel comic fan, I probably would try the game out, and because of who I am, it probably would have made me a Batman fan. So I'm sure that there's gonna be some gamers out there, youngsters that aren't really familiar with Batman so much that are gonna try this game out and be like, I love Batman. But I got a question with the trailer, and I know my boy's listening if he's watching. Batman, Robin, and Nightwing all together? How does that happen? Send me a comment and let me know how that happens, cause I'm confused. All right, because Robin is supposed to be, or Nightwing is supposed to be Robin after he gets a little bit older and dons the Batman costume, but Batman's still there, and how can Robin be two different people at the same time? And give me a theory. I don't know. But the trailers, both of them trailers look nice. I don't think there was any actual in-game footage. It was cinematic, and they both look really nice. So,
I mean, I love Batman.
Yeah.
Ever since the old ass TV show, you know what I'm talking about. Way back, Adam West and shit.
West.
But
I used to watch the old Batman show when I was a kid.
Yeah. The movies, they went, and then the Dark Knight, put some life back into it, you know. So,
which I actually watched that at work and I didn't mind it. You know, as a
was
not
a good
Batman
movie.
fan, I thought it was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
And if a movie's good, I'm not gonna complain about it. It was
Right.
a good movie. You know, there's a lot of hate on the Superman movies.
I gotta play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, I haven't played Batman since the '64. So
Fuck 'em!
I don't know. I mean, the whole shit that's going on in Baltimore right now. You know, I understand. You know, you want to get your frustrations out and whatnot, but don't tear up your own hoods, man. Why do that? You know what I mean? If you really want, I'm not going to give no suggestions. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? Because somebody will be getting at me. I was just about to say some stuff, but I'm not. Yo, don't tear up your own neighborhoods, man. I mean, there's no point in doing that.
It's not solving anything.
It's not solving nothing. You know, you want to protest, fine. You know, but, hey, I'm getting sick of this, police killing black folks, man. I mean, for what? What's going on? Where's the justice in all this, man? This is not one person. This has been going on for many, many, many decades.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, at this point in time, it seems like it's a fad or some shit, man. And you know, it's gonna be a bigger reaction soon than tearing up neighborhoods and shit. So, I mean, something's got to be done, And I'm gonna stop there before the black man in me comes out right now, So what you want to talk about, my friend?
I want to talk about MFW, Maximum Force Wrestling.
Yes, recently came to Jamestown.
I had an opportunity to go see the show, and I loved it. I loved it for a live show. It wasn't the greatest wrestling I've ever seen in my life, but it was fun to watch. It was almost, to me, it was like maybe a couple pegs below ROH. I mean, the wrestlers, you had your guys that maybe weren't the best wrestlers, but were your typical fan favorites. Everybody roots for him because of his fan interaction. Dude named Waffles comes out and throws waffles to people, and everybody just erupts over waffles. Everybody erupts, and I'm like, wow, over waffles. Some good matches. They had Virgil there as a valet in one of the
Virgil!
matches. Yeah, Virgil was there, and I got to talk to him a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was a decent time. He got involved in the match.
Yeah. Talking to him, how was it?
Oh, he's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. He said, I'm an older guy.
OG.
For real. One of the OGs of wrestling, and it was an honor to see him.
Yeah.
I wish I had a little bit more cash in my pocket. I would have got a picture and an autograph or something. But I decided to go with the shirt instead. But yeah, it was a great show. It was a little bit of everything. You had your high flyers, you had your big dudes that could pick people up and throw them.
Right.
You had a dude get thrown through a wall. They said they were going to have a hardcore match, but they really didn't. But the setup is interesting, and for me, walking in here seeing this production for the first time, I became an instant fan, and I went in there critical, thinking this ain't gonna be good. And they changed my mind after the first match when I seen two big dudes just come through, blah blah, and just destroy the tag team that they was fighting against. I'm like, wow, what a great first match, and then it just kept going. I could think of all the matches that I've seen, but I can't think of a part where I was like, that's kind of corny. They even had at one point, there was a beach ball that was brought into the gym, and all the kids were throwing it around, and somebody, of course, you got kids throwing around a beach ball, throws it into the ring while these dudes are wrestling, and the bad guy runs up to him and he stomps on him, pow! And I'm like, well, you're not gonna see that kind of realism in the WWE. They ain't gonna bring out beach balls because someone's gonna step on it and roll their ankle or something. Right. You're not gonna see that shit. But some 7 or 8 year old boy got to throw the beach ball that hit a wrestler and then he stepped on it. But that's kind of cool.
Right.
I want to really promote the local wrestling units, and so because of that, weekly I'm going to be checking out their YouTube channel, which is the same, as the name of the actual wrestling itself. I'm going to check out their YouTube channel, and I'm going to add a like, so that if you check out our liked playlist, though their matches as well as their promos, which they just shot one here in Celeron to go for the match, to go for the event in Jamestown. They shot a promo in Celeron. I'm going to like all that stuff so that it can be added to our channel. We won't get any credit for the views. We're not getting any type of compensation for this. This is just something that we wanted to do to really promote local wrestling and say, you know, we love wrestling and we want to, you know, really promote the local indie circuits and say they put on a good show, so they deserve it. And you know, if I could help them get some views on their YouTube channel and maybe a couple more fans, you know, I'm happy to do so.
Right. Just make sure you come back here. You know, I didn't go to the show. I'm going to check it out next time. When did you say? When did they come?
July 30th, they're coming to the Chautauqua Fairgrounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I might be there.
Yeah.
If you're a fan
check that out.
of the Taco Homies, I'm going to see if I can make it. I got to watch my son that day, so I might have to find a babysitter. But I will try to make it if I can. And hey, you can come up to me and say, hey, you know, Taco Homies. And, you know, we can chill. We can talk shit. But yeah, it was a good time. It was just a good time.
That's cool. That's cool. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Shout out to the Great Brothers. Great boys. But, speaking of wrestling, we don't talk much about ROH. We don't talk much about TNA. And we're going to try to, you know, keep up on that a little bit. Even though right now, wrestling period is like in a slump.
Yeah.
And, you know, you always, especially, you know, WWE after WrestleMania, it's like, you know.
The last pay-per-view wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
It was like a pumped up Raw a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't.
But the storylines right now are just, there's nobody and no real storyline that catches my eye.
Yeah.
Nothing that's, I mean, the Seth Rollins thing with Randy Orton, you know, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna pump that up a little bit, you know, of course, to build Seth Rollins, you know, because obviously Randy Orton's an OG now.
I was happy to see Kane and Big Show go off. Big Show, last man standing match against Roman Reigns. He performed.
Yeah.
And the same could be said about Kane during the main event. You know, when he decided he had enough, he went in there and started whooping ass.
People, yeah, everybody.
Like we expected him to do since day one. Be the big red monster.
Yeah, you need to put the mask back on. Once again, I know we've been saying that, but please, man, come on. This corporate thing, you know, it's driving me nuts.
It's too much.
It's overkill at this point. So, I don't know, man. Not really much going on, you know, entertainment or music-wise or nothing like that. So, I mean, you got anything you want to...
Nothing too much. I'm still betting on the Wizards to win the East. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. But watch. It's documented on video. So when it does happen, I got proof that I said the Wizards are going to win the East. If they don't win the East, they're at least going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cavs. I think they can beat the Cavs. That's all I'm saying.
Now, with that being said, the Kevin Love situation right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
that's not good.
He's out for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the dude that had a nasty play that hurt him has a 1-game suspension. I'm like, how does the penalty, the disciplinary action equal what the man did on the court? The 1-game suspension isn't even during the playoffs.
Right.
It's the first game of the year next year. So it's like, okay, I get it. The Celtics ain't in the playoffs no more, so obviously it can't be during the playoffs. But you got a dude who's a great ball player on a good team. Do they need him? Maybe not, but it doesn't hurt to have him.
Right.
He can't play for the rest of the playoffs, and this dude gets hit with a 1-game suspension. I'm like, how is that even fair? It should be at least count how many games the Cavs played without him and suspend him, you know. I feel like
it doesn't make any sense.
I feel like when a dirty play results in an injury, the dude that gets suspended should come back when the player gets to come back. But like I said, we're in the playoffs. The Celtics ain't in the playoffs no more. So they should count how many games that this team has to go without Kevin Love because it could be as little as like 12 if they shut out everybody, but it also could be as many as 21 if they have 3 7-game series.
Right.
So figure out how much that number is and suspend the dude, maybe even twice the amount because the regular season games aren't as big.
See, that's my thing. What is it gonna matter? You suspended him one game.
One game
next year.
One game.
I mean,
he might not even play for the Celtics next year.
Thank you. It does. You know, it's one game.
One game.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes they come up with some of the stupidest crap ever. So
I don't get the rules. You know,
nobody gets the rules.
They should consult us. Let us make the rules and everything. Basketball, football, WWE.
Like my one of my famous sayings: "If it ain't broke, man, don't fix it." NFL rules. I mean, every season.
Every
something.
season.
You know, for those who don't know, Roger Goodell is from where we are right now, Jamestown, New York.
Yeah.
Yes. So stop making
we
Jamestown look bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Seriously, man.
You're killing my league, man.
Seriously.
So, well, on that note, right now we just talking shit, just talking, you know. Next week, what are we doing next week?
Next week we're doing something special. We're gonna be filming and publishing the video on Sunday of next week. I think it's the 1st. Might be this. No, it's the 3rd.
Next week is the 3rd.
It's the 3rd. We're gonna do a review of the Manny Mayweather fight. So we want to get that out Sunday night. That's the big thing we're doing next week. Also, the same night, we're gonna do May's Bitch Ass of the Month. So that's coming up. Shortly after you're done watching this video, our top 10 list will be coming out. So after you're done with this, or maybe you watch the top 10 list before this. It's your decision. After this, check out the top 10 list. So, and you know, like I said, May 3rd. You know, May 2nd you got the big fight. May 3rd we're gonna shoot and publish it the same night, and then Bitch Ass of the Month the same night, and then we're not gonna shoot again until, you know, a week and a half later on the next Tuesday, when we'll do our next food review. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be better than last one.
Yeah, definitely better than last.
You know, we already know what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So that's what all the plans entail for now.
All right. So, world, ladies and gentlemen, till next time, Dustin Plates, Mango Asan, Taco Homies.
Taco Homies.
We out.